Justice has been served as What's the Status has been unbanned and able to upload content to community creations again. Let me fill you in if you guys aren't familiar with this and let you know what's going on. What's the Status is a popular community creations content creator where they upload stuff to community creations on WWE 2K24, and a lot of their stuff has modded stuff in it or hidden files in it, and that actually made them permanently ban their online account and remove all the content. Now, What's the Status came back and said, yeah, I understand why I got banned. I broke TOS, and that's understandable, but they weren't able to talk to anybody, and they weren't able to get an answer as to why this happened. There was a huge backlash from the community from this ban, and it actually prompted something that was very, very cool. If you look on the official Reddit for WWE Games, r/WWE Games, they posted this. We've heard your voices and wanted to let you know we met with Status and had a productive discussion touching on stability concerns and performance issues related to some popular mods. As a result of the discourse, we've lifted Status ban effective immediately, working with him to bring back some of his content which does not cause stability issues, and moving forward with him towards a common understanding. We invite you all to move forward with us and continue to enjoy and celebrate the fun he had in WWE 2K24. Hashtag finish your story. Status actually updated by saying, hey, I just want to let you guys know at WWE Games reached out. I'll keep you guys posted. And then they followed by another post that said, WWE Games and I have met on how my mods can impact the game. We've come to an agreement, and a fair one at that. Thank you guys for the support. Thanks to all of you. My ban has been lifted. I am free. Hashtag WWE 2K24. They also did update saying I should have an update for you guys soon about what I can do and cannot do. He goes on to say, my download counter has restored and my uploads are still gone. At WWE Games is working on bringing them back. And then 14 hours ago, we got an update that says, my husband, What's the Status, isn't feeling well at the moment. He's been throwing up all day, so please be patient with him. That's meaning any content coming or any stuff like that. Be patient because they're currently under the weather right now. So he is not feeling great right now, but we are feeling good because Status is back in the community. They can finally upload stuff. Maybe, depending on what they're able to upload. It says stability issues was the main concern here, was stability and performance issues related to popular mods. So it makes me wonder, is there a way that mods can still be uploaded as long as they don't mess with the performance issues? Because that's what we're looking at here. They're saying that they should have content coming back both from the WWE side and the Status side. He is saying that it's coming back, and WWE is saying that they can come back, the 2K. So that makes me feel that they are going to allow these mods to be actually implemented back into the community creations and uploaded again, which is huge because this is probably the first time that I've ever seen the community come together like this in the WWE game. Now, there's a lot of stuff where people got upset with the game and people have spoken out and blah, 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 blah. But what it looks like to me is that the community actually came together for the first time. They said what they felt, and then there was an immediate response where 2K reached out to Status and they got this issue resolved. So that means if something like this does happen in the future, if there's a concern like this, voice your opinion, because WWE Games and 2K are actually listening. They're watching. They see what goes on. There was enough people talking about it that they had to act swiftly and they had to talk about it, because modding in the video game scene is huge, and I don't see why they don't embrace it. But there were popular websites that actually picked up this article, said, whoa, okay, we have to do something about this. We actually have to cover this because there's a lot going on. There was an article from Deserto, but they put a post that W2K24 devs have reversed creator What's the Status permaban after facing widespread community backlash. And they have an article, the popular personality led a social media campaign under hashtag free status hashtag following their ban. They go on to detail what's going on, about how Status posted and how they met with WWE Games to come to a resolution on that. What Status posted about what mods could have been breaking terms of service, basically everything that I covered in my video. So for them to cover it is awesome, because not usually do things like this get covered by big places like that. This Twitter account is very popular, and for them to cover something like this is very cool, because that means that the hashtag free status, and there was enough talk going on here, not just in the WWE Games community, but outside of that community, outside of that niche, which is always really, really, really good, because when they cover stuff like this, then WWE has to respond, and then that means they have to take action, and things are going to change, which we really do like when things change here, because a lot of times things will go on and it feels like it's fallen on deaf ears, where they just don't even respond. That's the best response for them, is to say, yeah, we're not going to respond. We're going to focus on doing what we're doing, and then that's where we're going to go leading forward. But again, modding is such a huge part of gaming, and the culture of modding it's a very hot topic, because some people do like mods and some people do not like mods. Game developers in particular are either one way or the other. Yeah, we really do like mods, or no, we don't like mods. With WWE, though, there is something that I could see being an issue, is licensing, and the issue with the modding going on, that they don't have that content to license. With pro wrestling and the wrestlers, they have to license everything from their likeness to, I guess, even tattoos. I know they changed certain tattoos in certain wrestlers like Randy Orton and CM Punk and things like that, because we can't have a Pepsi logo in our game when we do not pay for a Pepsi logo, and we do not want to pay for a Pepsi logo. So you're going to get a generic tattoo, and that makes that very difficult. But you will have modding community who will come in and they will add that stuff, or maybe just regular people on Community Creations will add that stuff in with all the tattoos and all of that stuff. And then that will be in the game. And then will that be good for the WWE games? Well, it's good for us as a consumer, because it's updated and it's in the game. But 2K is saying that's not a part of our terms of service. We do not like that. That could get us into trouble, although it is user-generated content, and that's where the fine line comes in here, because the hidden content / modded content that is being put in the game is not WWE game content officially, but it is WWE game content put out by the community, releasing it from hidden in the game. So some of the stuff they might not have licensed in there, and that would be the issue there, is they would have stuff that they didn't license being pushed out, because obviously it's not in the game because it's hidden or whatever. They don't have a license for it, so it's not there. But they are saying it is performance issues is what's going on there. Performance issues is what is happening to these mods. So if you can get the mods without the performance issues, so we'll have to see. We're going to have to wait. We're definitely going to have to wait. I will see what they come out with and what Status is able to upload. I'd actually love to talk to Status about that chat and get an update on that, but I really don't know Status that well. I haven't ever talked to him, so I'm not really sure if that could happen. But I could reach out and say, hey, do you want to discuss any of this stuff? Or maybe I could just throw out a little text or a tweet or something and see what we got there. But honestly, I'm happy that Status is back, one of the best in the game. I love that the modding scene is getting pushed one step forward. Again, there's going to be all eyes on Status, and he's going to be watched now, so we can't really push the limits too far anymore, which kind of sucks, because I do like when they just kind of break this game to the edge and see what they can come up with creatively, because there's a lot of really sweet arenas. There's a lot of really sweet wrestlers, and if we can get some cool stuff, then that's always good for us as consumers who buy these games and play them, and yada yada yada. So anyway, I will leave it at that. I'm excited Status is back. Hopefully more modded hidden stuff is coming in the game without performance issues. I don't know if that's a scapegoat term, performance issue, or if it really is performance stuff, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to leave you. Let me know what you think. As always, I'm TonyPizzaGuy. We'll see you in another video.